Boo! Welcome to October's first edition of DC Talking Points. Scared you, didn't I? Okay, I probably didn't. I'm not a very scary individual, am I? A little bit? Just a little? No? Okay. So yeah, welcome to DC Talking Points. There's a lot I want to talk about today, too. So let's just start talking about it. So I suppose the first thing I want to talk about is casting news, because I like to cover that kind of stuff. And Kaley Cuoco has been cast as Harley Quinn in the DC Universe exclusive animated TV show. If you haven't seen it yet, the trailer is online. You should probably check that out. It sounds good. She sounds like she's going to be good for the role. I'm excited to hear what she's going to bring. Notice how I said, didn't say see, I said hear, because you can't see her. She's animated. I'm excited to hear what Kaley's going to bring to the role of the infamous Harley Quinn. I don't know why I said that in a scary voice, because she's not scary at all. It's Harley Quinn. She's adorable in a beat your brains out with a bat or a gigantic mallet kind of way. Also, we got our first look at Emmett J. Scanlan's Lobo for Krypton Season 2. I like the look of him. I think they nailed the comic accurate look of the classic metalhead style Lobo perfectly, skull and all. That Lobo looks like he's got a whole bunch of hidden cans of whoop-ass hidden in his back pocket, and he's ready to open them on any bastages that get in his way. He's the main man. It's his first screen debut, so I wouldn't miss that for the world. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember Lobo ever being in anything else. Can you? And the final little piece of casting that I wanted to talk about, for one, I haven't mentioned Brendan Fraser being cast as Robot Man, which is very, very cool to see Brendan Fraser working again, and then in a DC property, which is really awesome. The Encino Man lives! But then also, we have Matt Bomer cast as Negetive Man. I don't know how Matt Bomer's going to do as Negetive Man because I haven't really seen him in all that much. I think he looks more like Superman than anything, and really, what he looks like doesn't even matter because Negetive Man's face is covered in bandages. Now, let's talk about action figures and New York Comic Con, shall we? First of all, New York Comic Con, there's not a lot of stuff I'm not excited about this year. I'm just going to come out and say it. I may or may not make a New York Comic Con favorites video in a day or two, but so far, and really at the time of making this video, DC Collectibles, I haven't seen their booth yet, and neither have I seen anything from Multiverse yet. I do know that there are some DC Collectibles that have been revealed on their website, but as at this point, I haven't seen either of their booths yet. But so far, for me, as a 6-inch, 7-inch scale action figure collector, there's nothing that's really exciting me yet, aside from DC Collectibles has revealed Cyborg Superman, Kara Zor-El Supergirl, and Cheetah. They're going to be part of their DC Essentials line. That excites me. Oh yeah! Also, not in action figure news from DC Collectibles, there's not one, but two Batman cowls. One is from the Arkham series, and the other one is the comic-accurate Rebirth version of Batman. The cowl kind of looks like it's based off of Jason Fabok's artwork more than anything, to me. I will absolutely, definitely be picking up the Rebirth Batman cowl. I will sell a limb or an organ on the black market for that one. I am getting the Rebirth cowl. There's some interesting stuff coming out of Funko too. It's called DC Primal Age, and they look like old school He-Man figures, except for they're not He-Man figures. They're DC figures. You got Batman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and then for the bad guys, you have Mr. Freeze, Joker, King Shark, and Scarecrow. And there is a Batcave playset that is awfully reminiscent of Castle Grayskull. Seriously, it's like Masters of the Universe and DC mashed up, and you've got DC Primal Age. If you're a giant He-Man fan and a giant DC fan, these might be right up your alley. They might be worth checking out. Aside from that, like you, because I live in Canada, I just need to keep my eyes peeled at all the New York Comic Con footage and imagery to find out what's going on just the same as you. There really hasn't been anything else that's tickled my fancy. I haven't seen anything new by Mezco that makes me go, wow, I want to talk about that. It's all the same stuff that's been shown again. And at the time of making this video, DC Collectibles and Mattel Multiverse haven't got their displays up, or no one's taken pictures of them or anything like that. So I can't really comment on them because I haven't seen them. That means you might get another DC Talking Points video in 2 days or something like that where I talk about it. If there's anything to talk about, there might not be. To be honest, a lot of people were speculating that Mattel might not have any new multiverse stuff to show off for New York Comic Con. They might have pretty much completely blown their wad at San Diego. I'm not so sure about that, but I guess that's a possibility. For comics this week, I picked up the Justice League issue number 9. Witching Hour number 1, Adventures of the Super Sons number 3. My son really likes this comic too. I used to make him wait until I'd read it before he could read it, but now I just let him read it first, and I read it second. You know you love your kids when you let them read your comics before you do. And then the Batman 56 foil cover, I picked that up as well. And that's it for everything I wanted to say in this episode of DC Talking Points. I've pretty much covered everything, so thank you so much for tuning in, for watching this video. If you appreciate it, have anything to say at all, leave it down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, bash it, slap it, poke it, fart on it with a like, so I know I'm doing something right. And then if you'd like to become a super friend, see more of my face and the other action figure reviews and DC Comics related topics and videos that I put up on this channel, hit the subscribe button. Remember to doink the bell so hopefully you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day, super friends. Take care. I'm leaving. The camera's still running, so you know I gotta come back, but I'm just making this look like I'm leaving.